Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ronali and I'm here with the part 2 of the businesses that you can try out in Canada that can earn you some cool cash. Okay, so I hope you guys were able to watch the part 1 and made any little sense of it, and I hope somebody was able to pick up one or two business ideas that they're going to run along with. Like I said, the execution is where the is where the business is. Okay, so there's a lot of resources online you can use to learn. Even on YouTube, you can pick one of those businesses and learn how to do it on YouTube properly, or learn physically if you have the chance. So execution is where the crux is at. Okay, so now I'm going to get into the part 2 of the physical businesses that you can try out in Canada. Okay, and on this one I'm starting strong with Airbnb business. Okay, so an Airbnb is like an apartment where you stay, where somebody can stay. Okay, so they check in like you do in a hotel. Okay, like if you're traveling, or even if you're not traveling, you can just book an Airbnb to stay. Okay, so you that is looking for a business to do, if you have like an apartment in your a free apartment that you can use, or a basement. Okay, Canada houses come with a lot of basements, so you can use your basement to do an Airbnb. Or if you have an apartment that you rented out. Okay, so it depends on you and what you're looking into. If you decide to scale it, you can scale it. Okay, so Airbnb is a business that is thriving in Canada, and you can look into that. If you have the means, the hosting skills, you can actually really look into that. There's It's quite profitable. I'm also thinking of bringing a friend of mine who is an Airbnb specialist on board. She's going to come and give us some nuggets, and yeah, she'll be able to assist with people that want to start. And yeah, she can help out. I would look into that. Okay, that's that. You can look into Airbnb hosting. Another business that is really profitable in Canada will be movers. And what do I mean by movers? Like a moving business, okay? Or hauling business. If you like, people move in Canada randomly, like frequently. You want to move from Moncton, you want to leave Moncton and go to Calgary, or you want to leave Moncton and go to Ottawa, anywhere, and you have to move your stuff. Okay, your bed, your TV, your chair, you want to move your stuff. There are people that offer these services. Okay, they would come with their trucks and move your things to your province of choice. It might not even be interstate. It might be within Moncton to Moncton, right? And you want to move. You may be relocating, and you want to move, and you don't want to do all that stress. If you have your money, you can engage a mover. Okay, so you that is looking for a business, if you have the power and the wherewithal, you can start the business. You will need a truck, you will need do your due diligence, but that's a business that will forever be in, because people always move. Okay, people always move from point A to point B. So moving is another business you can look into. Another business that you can look into would be mechanic or a for organizer. And for organizer will just be people that handle tires for people. Like, every now and then, because of the seasons, we always change tires in Canada. You're moving from winter tires to regular tires, or from regular tires to winter tires, and people need people to do that for them. I wouldn't be caught changing a tire. Okay, so that's a business. If you're very good in doing that, you can turn it to a business opportunity, and change people's tires for them. If you know how to do basic servicing on a car, oil change and that, you can turn it into a business for yourself and make some cool cash on the side. Okay, so that's another one. Another business opportunity you can leverage in Canada would be babysitting. Okay, So this is one that it moves. It's always in demand. Okay. So if you have any flair for children, yeah, that's like I said, you need to have flair for what you want to do, okay, so that you would excel in it. Okay, so if you have any flair for children and maybe have taken the first aid course, the basic first aid course, you can do babysitting for people, like for people that might want to go for work, and they need somebody to help them sit their kids. You can do that. You can sit with the kids and just help do basic things that they need you to do for them, for the kids, right? That's always in demand. People always need where to put their kids, especially weekends when daycares might not be open. That's a very good time that people always need people. Okay, so babysitting is another one. And in the line with babysitting, I saw this idea, or I thought about of the idea recently, and it's a very niche idea. It's a beautiful idea. Okay, and this is the idea of, for new moms that just gave birth, and they don't have any help, and they're looking for people, or they just need help with taking care of the baby, the whole newborn stage. They need help on how to care for the newborn and how to care for themselves. You can do like a newborn baby concierge, where you help the mom and you also help the baby, help the mom with the baby, so that the mom is relaxed and she's able to take care of the baby. Okay, so that's a very good one. If you have the flair for kids and have the flair for taking care of people, that's a skill you can monetize, right? You pay, they'll pay you to do that. You take care of the baby while the mom is asleep. You'd just take care of the mom so that the mom is able to take care of the baby. That's a very unique one that hasn't been tapped into a lot. Okay, we have a lot of new moms here that are not able to get enough help. You can really be helping somebody whilst also making money from that. Okay, that's another business idea that is gold. Okay, the other one will be other business idea I'll be mentioning on this one would be food. Okay, we all love good food. I love good food. I don't know about any other person. Okay, and if you know how to cook, you're a very good cook. Yeah, that's a business skill that will make you a ton of money, right? So we have single men here, single women, even married women, married people that don't want to be bothered with cooking. Cooking is stressful for some people. I mean, they just want ease and comfort, and when there are people that will do it as a business, why not? If not, okay, so if you know how to cook, you can make food bowls and sell, and mostly you have people order, so there's no situation where your food is wasting, or so you have people order for the bowls. You just do a flyer, have people order, and you deliver, or they come pick up, right? So they pay for the delivery, you have it delivered, or they come pick up the food when it's ready, right? So you cook the different delicacies. You know how to cook our native food. I mean, food that people would usually not just step into the kitchen to cook, but people want a taste of home, right? That's gold. I mean, amala, why not? If not, I'd buy. I'll buy. And also, like, also for pastries, like we have the demand for pastries in line with cooking, right? People always do birthdays. They want customized birthday cakes. Like, they don't want the cakes they will get on the store, from just over the counter. They want customized cakes, meat pies. I mean, small chops. Small chops. Let's have it. Like puff puff, anything baking counts me out. I can't bake to save my life. So I will buy pastries. I will always buy pastries. Okay. So if you know how to cook and you're just not using the skill, I think it's time to pick up that money on the table and start making some cool money for yourself. Okay. And the last one on this episode that I have will be car rental, or car haulage. Will I say? Yeah, car rentals. Okay. So if you have a car, and you need money, please put your car on a rental platform where you're able to get some money from your car. Okay. So there's no point. If I work from home and I have a car, I would put my car on a car rental service, especially in times from spring to fall. Those are the peak periods for that service, because a lot of Canadians like to travel interstate. They love to see, they love to explore. So from point A to point B. Imagine somebody's going from Ottawa to Moncton. You fly from Ottawa to Moncton, and in Moncton, you want to go around. You don't want to have to enter taxis every now and then. They will need a car. They will go and rent a car. So you can put up your car for rent, and people will come rent it, pay you for the duration and all that good stuff. There's a platform that I know that's popular for that. It's called Truro. So you can put your car on Truro and make your money from Truro while not doing anything. Especially if the car is just sitting there at home, you work from home and your car is just sitting there. Why? So make your money, make your car work for you, right? If you put it on Chiro, you're making your insurance money and some other extra money for yourself. So why not if not? Okay. So yeah, those are some businesses you might want to leverage or look into if you haven't, looked into any of them. Sometimes we see these things, they're right in front of us, and it just doesn't click. But I hope with this video of mine, it's been able to, shed light on some of the businesses that we are just sitting on, and we can actually make money from one or two of them, right? So yeah, those are businesses you can try in Canada. And I hope you were able to pick one or two from here. Let me know if this video made any sense, if you learned one or two things, and I'll be back with some more other videos. Okay. And the next episode will be about the businesses that you can do digitally on the digital space. Okay. So I'll be doing a breakdown of that as well. Okay. Thank you. Till next time. Thank you for watching. Kindly share, like, follow for more. Okay. You can also turn on your post notification. Thank you. Till next time.